guys, so I wanted to make another book look video and show you some new books that we have, and all of the books that I'm showing you are new to our library, even though they might not be newly published, and they all come from series. So either we had a gap or a hole in the series in our library, or else we haven't yet, we still needed to finish out that series. So I kind of combed through and did some purchasing based on what we needed as far as series books. So the first one I'm going to show you is titled Bits and Pieces. This is book 5 of the Rot and Ruin series by Jonathan Maberry, and this is the last book. So this is the 5th and last book of Rot and Ruin, which is a zombie series. That same author, which is Jonathan Maberry, also has a series called The Nightsiders, and I had not purchased any of these books in the past, but Rot and Ruin has been pretty popular, so I thought that maybe we should try The Nightsiders. So I purchased book 1 and 2, which is all that has been published so far. Book 1 is called The Nightsiders Orphan Army, and book 2 is The Nightsiders Vault of Shadows. So same author as Rot and Ruin. These are not zombie books. The descriptor says that it is a blend of science fiction and fantasy, and it is a post-apocalyptic story. I know that there is a lot of action and some alien-like creatures. Think Doomsday, End of the World, since it's post-apocalyptic. So this series again is called The Nightsiders. James Patterson is a popular author. One of his series that he also writes with Chris Grabenstein is Daniel X, and we now have book 5 and 6 of Daniel X. Book 5 is Armageddon, and book 6 is Lights Out. So if you've read any of the Daniel X books, you can now finish the series because we have those. Okay, that was a good pausing point. The next two I'm going to show you come from the Track series by Jason Reynolds. We already had book 1 and 2. Book 1 is Ghost. Book 2 is Patina. So I just purchased book 3, which is Sunny, and book 4, which is Lou. So again, this is book 3 and 4 of the Track series by Jason Reynolds. The Dork Diaries series by Rachel Renee Russell now has a book 13. It is called Tales from a Not So Happy Birthday. There is a trilogy by Pintip Dunn. Book 1 I bought last year, and it is titled Forget Tomorrow. So book 2 is titled Remember Yesterday, and book 3 is Seize Today. So they're kind of confusing because they all have like some type of day in the title. But that's book 2 and 3 of Forget Tomorrow. Cassie West, who is a very popular author with our female clients, has released a sequel to Pivot Point. So the sequel is called Split Second, and it's kind of shiny because of the cover, so I'm sorry. But again, Split Second is the sequel to Pivot Point by Cassie West. The next one comes from the Mila 2.0 series by Deborah Dreiser. She has written book 2 and 3, and book 2 is Mila 2.0 Redemption, and book 3 is Mila 2.0 Renegade. And then that finishes off that trilogy. Just a few more. If you have read book 1 of the EXO series, which is just self-titled EXO by Fonda Lee, there is now a book 2 called Crossfire. I actually bought this off of our fall book fair. So this is book 2 of EXO, titled Crossfire. Five Nights at Freddy's has a 3rd installment in this series. This is book 3. It is called The Fourth Closet. So Five Nights at Freddy's book 3 by Scott, I have to look at his name, Cawthon, okay. And then the last 2 I'm going to show you come from Veronica Roth, who is the author of the Divergent trilogy. She has a 2-book series, so it's very short, just a book and its sequel. And this is called Carve the Mark. So book 1 is self-titled Carve the Mark. Book 2, which is the sequel and the last one, is The Fates Divide. And those are both by Veronica Roth. So after I send this video out, I will get these put on the shelf where they belong. I might put some of them on display on the white easels. So if you are interested in any of them, please come and check them out. All right, have a great day.